Now we got it. There we go.
Now we got it.
Now we got the band. Had to cue them off,
baby.
you know?
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to fix my mic too. It's a little far away.
Union scale here at 6:32 in the morning. It's just
exactly.
Calm the voice down.
Big bucks. Chop it off my head here, man. Chop it off my head.
Oh, look out.
Oh, look out.
Good morning, New Jersey. Good morning, everybody. Don here along with G-Man in the Weather Center. 6:32 is our time. Coming at 6:33 Eastern Standard Time, which sucks.
Fashionably late.
Yeah, about a little better than last week. But
much better.
I tell you this, getting dark at like 4:30 is just, man, it is tough.
Brutal.
What do we got? Less than a month, and then we start to go the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
Only by a minute or so, right?
Exactly, and it's kind of flat for the first couple of weeks. You won't notice the difference till mid-January a little bit.
Look, I've said to many people, I've always been a proponent of possibly just staying on daylight saving time, right?
Right.
And then when you get to the normal time where we'd switch is in March, flip it ahead again another hour. So now during the summer, it doesn't get dark until probably closer to 9:30. Was it?
Yeah.
Until like 9:30. Because, I mean, who really cares whether it gets, the sun comes up at 6:10, 6:15 in July. I mean, there's no school or anything, and I don't think many people are going to really complain about that.
Right.
Besides being up at like 5:05 or something.
Right.
But that'll never happen.
No.
That's not going to happen.
No.
That's not going to happen.
I was in Minneapolis in late June, and I feel like it was twilight at like 10 to 10. Like it was legit.
Crazy, right?
The sun was going down. You were so far north.
Throws you off, right?
Totally
throws you off. It's like working overnights for 12 and a half years. Totally throws you off. Or working a morning show where you had to be there at 4 o'clock. Oh, no.
That would be fantastic.
4:30.
Speaking of which, I will be doing the NBC 10 morning show Friday morning.
Look at this guy.
We are on the air at 4 a.m. And our in time is by 3. So talking about a morning show, I am wheels up by 1:45 a.m.
Wow, that's basically an overnight. Almost about. Wow.
Yeah, it's an early start for sure.
Yeah,
but anyway, so I'll be there also tomorrow evening doing the 5 p.m. show, as well as like I said, Friday morning. So tune in, tell all your friends. So
tomorrow the evening shows 5 and 11.
Just 5.
Just 5. Mm-hmm. Just 5 tomorrow.
Yeah, thankfully we have a large staff, a large skilled, talented staff, professional staff. Sure. So so it's great. Like
10 o'clock tomorrow, and then morning show on Friday.
5 o'clock tomorrow, right? And morning
5 o'clock morning show on Friday. We'll run it down again at the end of the hour, but just want to let everybody know. Post up in the comments. We've got a couple comments already. We'll get to those in just a few minutes. But since last time we were on, which is last Tuesday, some changes in the weather here. I mean,
the pattern kind of flipped, right?
Right. It went from fall to a little winterish feel, I would think, I'm sure those folks at High Point and Sussex County are going to say, hey, we went from fall straight through to midwinter.
Very elevation driven, but don't forget the rain. We really needed the rain, and there were parts of Monmouth County that got close to 2 inches of rain. So thankfully, Manasquan Reservoir is one of the hardest hit, worst shaped reservoirs in the state.
I saw that.
So, we got the rain we needed, and we got snow at elevation, which is usually the case. And when you get snow in November, I mean, you're not getting snow down into Wall Township,
Correct. Right.
So it has got to be a beast of a storm to get snow into the coastal plain in November.
But still, it was almost 2 feet of snow in High Point. It was like 18, 20 inches.
Correct. But I mean, you're 1,000 feet elevation. You drop down to Bud Lake, you go from 2 feet to, what was it? Lake Opakong, you think 3 inches.
Yeah. Right. So
you go from 2 feet to 3. It almost works in a very similar way as Lake Effect.
Right.
So
yes.
North of Buffalo, Amherst could get, 2 inches of snow.
Yeah.
And Orchard Park, where the Bills play, could get 2 feet.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, that's why I always said, our former alumni that, they sent our boy, Tony Caputo, chasing snowflakes all the time, and a lot of times, you would go to the highest point in the entire place. The entire state is high point. If there's any threat of snow, you're gonna find it there.
Yeah, 1,000 feet. So New Jersey is one
Sure.
of those states where you could surf, you could ski, you could snowboard. You have,
it's beautiful.
I dare call it mountains, but you have elevation. I mean, it certainly ain't the Sierra. It's not the Rockies.
Right.
It's not even the Poconos.
Not even the Poconos.
It's the Kittitas.
I don't even think the Poconos had that much snow.
They had a decent shot. It was a good shot into Scranton too. That corridor from Scranton down to like Mount Pocono. Mount Pocono had a decent shot.
Did it really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it was a little bit more than maybe some were expecting. I mean, my niece is in Sussex County, and her school was, delayed opening or whatever. She had probably 4 to 5, maybe 6 inches. I mean, she's in north, not as far up as High Point, but still, still enough to make a problem on the roads.
Yeah, dude, it's early season too. That first one is always a problem. We had Northwest Jersey had winter storm warnings. With winter storm warnings in PA, Carbon, Monroe County in PA. You headed up to Scranton. They certainly got shellacked pretty good. And then you had it, if you moved up towards Reading and once you got out of like Berks County and started getting into the Lehigh Valley a little bit, definitely some decent snows there for sure.
But still, it's it was such a. What was it? It was just last Monday. It was like almost 70.
I know.
And it was just the script got flipped in quick. Like 72 hours or whatever. It went from being that to 20 inches of snow on High Point. I mean, it's those extreme changes is where either people get sick or they just you're just not ready for that all at once like that. So.
That's what happens. Welcome to November.
That's true. But we did need the rain, so we got a halfway decent shot of it.
We got more rain on the way. There's more rain inbound this morning.
Inbound. So with that segue here, let's go to the maps.
Yeah, that's guidance. Let's go to if you want to throw up the Weather Service maps, just so we can see the radar. Because there is rain on the screen. Okay. Yeah, we'll just punch up the radar. NWS radar.
1 second, I'll find it.
And actually, those areas we were talking about, Northwest Jersey, NEPA, what we call NEPA, Northeast PA, those are going to get a good shot of rain, getting some good rains right now. So once that fills in, click on Jersey, and then you can see that little band of rain. I can see it right now on
the old computer is chugging along.
Along. There it is. There it is.
So we didn't get any rain last night, did we? I didn't look outside yet.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Pattern is full. It's a lot. That's decent shot of rain right there.
Yeah, decent shot.
Good pop. Shot. Yeah.
Good pop.
So let's see which way is this traveling now. Going northeast?
Northeast. Yep.
So are we going to get clipped by this later? By the back end of it?
By this, we're going to get clipped by this in Northwest Jersey very, very soon here in the next half hour.
Well, I'm saying like Central Jersey, this area. Is this all?
Yes, I mean, that is the classic, what I like to call the Central Jersey break. So you have the line coming through. Northwest Jersey gets a good shot. It might hold up to, Western Bergen County, as you head towards like Montville and Saddle River or what have you, Mahwah. And then it sort of breaks apart. So Central Jersey and South Jersey gets a little bit. Central Jersey is the spot that probably gets the least. South Jersey gets that secondary shot at the bottom that you see moving over Sussex County, Delaware, moving over the Delmarva, but you can see that line is weakest, like right in the middle.
Yeah.
And that's what Central Jersey gets. And I call it the Central Jersey split or the Central Jersey break.
Yeah. I mean, that's
the northern part of the state gets a decent shot. The southern part gets a decent shot, and Central Jersey gets the scraps that are left behind.
Right. Well, that's probably one of the places in the state that actually needs a good shot of rain. Yeah.
100%. Like Ocean County was the first one to pop an extreme drought.
Yeah.
It was like around the Toms River area, and that just expanded.
Now, is this all rain all the way up towards Binghamton and Albany, or is this any of this frozen?
It looks like it's all rain.
All rain? Yeah, it's not cold enough. Yeah.
Yeah, let me just check here.
Quite a bit of moisture. But behind it,
I stand corrected. You're right. It's not all rain. You head up towards Oneonta, you head up towards in between, north of Scranton. Scranton gets a little bit of a rain snow mix, but you get north of Monticello and up towards Oneonta and Albany. up towards the Catskills. Yeah, it's a little bit of snow mixing in. And of course, this is not a great day for it. It is a big travel week.
That it is. Yeah, we'll get to the traffic in just a few minutes. This is Good Morning New Jersey. You're watching on YouTube here, Facebook page for the G-Man, my Facebook page, Tri-State Traffic Show's Facebook page. I should have changed it, but I didn't, but that's where it is. Mostly it's on YouTube is what we need to do is subscribe, trying to get to at least just a benchmark, just a psychological benchmark at 800 subscribers. We're at 792. So we need 8 more people. There's got to be 8 people out here that can just hit subscribe and get us to 800.
Yeah, 800
on the air next week if we do a show next week. So 800 is what we're shooting for. We like over 1,000, but we'll see.
We got to walk before we can run, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's right. So let's see if we can push these numbers, these viewers numbers up to maybe like 40 or 50. That'd be great. I know it's still a little bit early, or get your friends, tell them that we're on here this morning. It's right. Exactly. You don't have to pay anything for this, right?
Except that's something in Jersey that's free. What an anomaly.
Except for the high internet bill. But other than that, or the high cell phone bill. I digress as long as you are.
Let's take a page of the G-Man's book. I digress.
That's it. So where do you want to go? You want to go out to tidbits and the
we'll go back to tidbits. So we see what's going on this morning. So grab a rain jacket, grab an umbrella. I think a lot of kids might actually be in school today.
Yes.
Probably off for tomorrow and obviously Thanksgiving and Black Friday. But today may be a school day for many kids. So if you're waiting at the bus stop, especially in Northwest Jersey where the rain looks heaviest, make sure they have an umbrella, rain jacket, whatever.
How much of that snow is even still on the ground? Is a lot of it melted? I mean, yesterday was like 55. So
it was 55 down here, but it wasn't 55 up in High Point.
No. But I'm sure there's probably some decent melting going on.
Well, yeah. I mean, the temperatures were warmer, but the rain that they're going to get right now will will wash away that snow quicker than whatever the temperatures have done.
And I would imagine that could be a bit of an issue too.
A little bit, but look, all the watersheds are all connected for the most part. So, let it all flow downhill, let it all flow into central Jersey and, let it all move down the Delaware River and, recharge as much as we can. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this morning. And obviously last week certainly helped. I mean, the brush and wildfire threat was just off the chain.
Yeah, it was tough. You walked on the grass and it was just like everything's crunching underneath your feet. I just wish that they would have done our leaves here in the parking lot before that happened.
Right.
But actually, after the rain, I was kind of the impression that they should just come up with a snow shovel because you could easily just scoop them up like snow and just put them in bags, or it makes it even easier. All right, so this is the model here. This is 7 this morning. This is the GFS. So
that's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
So we know it's heading our way this morning, and then you could see, into this afternoon, we've got those showers continuing. So this morning is pretty much locked in. Rain is out of here by later today, but well to the north, that's where you'll find that snow. A little bit of snow up the New York State Thruway, up the 90 a little bit. If you're heading from Albany to Buffalo, something like that, but that clears out. As we move into tomorrow, no issues here. So we're looking pretty good. We can keep going forward. That's
pretty good. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There we go. Morning. Thanksgiving morning. The blue is some light snow. So that's in Northwest Jersey. That's in PA. That is in portions of the Southern Tier Expressway in New York State, Route 86. So if you're zipping along that or you're heading into PA, if you're heading into Western PA. So that looks like it's like Route 80. It's like right on the rain snow line. That's not good.
Well, it's kind of the, as you say, the normal usual suspects, right?
Exactly. That's so if you are heading, let's say on Thanksgiving, if you are heading west and you were thinking about taking 80, I'd probably take 78 so you can stay in the rain as opposed to any snow.
Good point. Excellent point.
So I would take 78 west and zip north if you had to, just so you could dodge a little bit of that. And 80 with the trucks in the snow, that's going to be again. I don't foresee it to be a big snow event, but it doesn't take a whole lot. One of those guys jackknifes, and your Thanksgiving day is ruined.
But when we did get the rain on, what was that? That was last Thursday,
right?
From the traffic chair here, I was kind of monitoring things just to see how things were going. And there was 2 pages of incidents. I mean, when you haven't driven in rain, any precipitation in 6 weeks or more, Boy, the muscle memory just goes right out the window. I mean, the people are sliding all over the place, jackknife tractor trailers, there's overturned tractor trailers. I mean, that's the problem when there was just, a hard, steady rain, like an inch or an inch and a half for an hour for like maybe 2 hours. Really, it was like power washing the road. You get rid of all that oil. But when you get that, 18th of an inch an hour or whatever, it just that annoyance rain and whatnot, man, that makes those roads like ice skating rinks. And then you have the leaves that are down too.
Yep.
It's not a good combo. So hopefully we've gotten rid of in the majority of the leaves at this point, and some of that oil is also gone as well. So it's you just got to be careful, don't worry about the other driver, just worry about yourself. That's the biggest thing.
Exactly. And I'm sure there are so many that it hadn't rained in 40 something days. Like, maybe you needed new wipers. You're like, oh, why am I going to get wipers?
Yes.
Like, it's not raining. So things that you probably let go that sort of came to a head. Like, oh, it's raining now. Oh, I have to do this. I have to do that. Blah blah blah.
And also, you get the leaves stuck in the damn well in between wipers. You never even think about taking them out. All right, so that's 7 a.m. on Thanksgiving. This is the Thanksgiving day. Boy, that's ugly.
That is ugly. The good news is the band of snow, although heavier, again, over Mount Pocono, in the Poconos, a little more, a little less in coverage, but heavy in spots.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, good. This is Thursday afternoon, but you can see the low setting up offshore, off the Jersey Shore. Not a very strong low, 1,002 millibars, but enough to keep the rain in play, and just giving us an ugly day if you're traveling.
Here's your friend, the 540 line. Right there.
Yeah, the rain snow line.
540 line.
And you can see that it's, well to the north, but, south of the 540 line, in between 540 and 546, we do have a rain snow mix. So sometimes it could easily snow on the 546 line.
Right.
So, And then the low does strengthen a little bit, not a lot, loses only 2 millibars as it kind of moves offshore, off to the north and east Thursday night, taking some snow with it for the green and white mountains of Vermont and New Hampshire.
What about your peeps out here in your
Eastern Long Island?
Yeah, it seems a little windy out here.
Definitely will be.
So now with this wind, as it's pushing out, is this going to start pushing water back from the Sound back onto the North Shore?
Not really.
Yeah.
I don't think it's strong enough for that. It's just windy. It's just sloppy, as the boaters call it, snotty. It's just it's just an ugly, Thursday, Thanksgiving night into Friday. Moves on out, but you can see again that 540 line dropping, so it tells you that we're moving south. Cold air is moving in, penetrating a little further into Jersey, into the Delaware Valley, Lehigh Valley, soon to push it pushes all the way through Jersey into Delaware. So
right.
And then by Friday looks pretty good. Black Friday, not bad.
So this is all day Friday. This is into early Saturday. Still looking fairly decent, right? Can you see it there?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me just go.
So you're watching the I said you're watching Good Morning.
Hold on 1 second. You want to do a quick traffic and I'll
Yeah, you got it. All right, so G-Man has to step away for a second. You're watching Good Morning New Jersey. What I'll do is I'll leave it on the map here this morning. Actually, you know what? We'll bring up the traffic map and let's do a little traffic here before we get to the comments. Jump in here. Let us know where you're watching us from. We will be getting to the comments in just a quick moment here, so just keep them coming. All right, let's take a look at the traffic pattern now. Some Tuesdays were always interesting before Thanksgiving, just in the fact that, there are some that take the kids out of school because they're getting ready to go away for Thanksgiving. So they need the extra day. So at times it can be slightly lighter, but we've got the normal nonsense here on the Parkway from 145 up through 150 west on Route 3. Getting into the 46 merge is pretty heavy as well. And then east on 80, looks like there's an accident here out by Howard Boulevard and exit 30, because that should not be as heavy as it is, because there's really not a whole lot of sun out there because it's a little cloudy. So let's go to the incident maps, and there it is, 80 eastbound right at exit 30. Look at that, right? Just look at the map, and man, I'm banging it out. That didn't sound right. So northbound on Route 1 at 287, got the right lane shut down. Route 9, traffic shift, and also overturned tractor trail in the western spur. What is this? The exit ramp at 15W. The shoulder is blocked. Just for TV visuals, as a ghoul that I am, I'm not saying ghoul, but I mean, like, you want to look in on this. Let's just see how the extent of this here is with this overturned tractor trailer. I don't see anything there. Nothing there at the toll plaza. Turnpike Authority is pretty good about getting these on camera, especially if they're at the toll plaza, because that's the reason why they're there. So when was the last date? That was over an hour ago. So if I had to say that's probably gone, but there could just be something still left along the shoulder. Let me go look at 80 here. The only cameras at exit 26. Come on. Where's the cameras? Here. This will probably show the delay. No, can't even see that because every camera is always under maintenance. All right. So let's continue on very quickly. Central Jersey, 78, 287 is fine. Outerbridge Crossing into Staten Island's a little banged up there. So there could be something going on there at the tolls. So watch for that. Monmouth, Ocean County, Burlington County is good. Mercer, we're fine. And, the benchmarks here on 55 and 42, a little heavy coming out of Blackwood and Deptford, but Walt Whitman Bridge, that is moving along nicely. So is the Betsy Ross. And again, all the shore communities here, Atlantic and Cape May counties are just fine. Check in with transit now. Let's see what we've got. Anything on the board? Well, we do actually. Surprising, surprise, surprise. Raritan Valley, we've got cancel. A train out of Raritan is canceled there. That was the 719. So look for that. Morrison Essex departure from Lake Apacon canceled. Mechanical issues. So some mechanical issues here. Let's see. Hoboken is canceled to 6:53. So that was just a couple minutes ago. But sometimes with transit, when you get this light rain and you get these leaves on the tracks, especially out on the Morrison Essex, where it kind of goes through wooded areas, foresty areas, if you want, whatever you want to call it, you get those leaves that are down on the tracks and it gets to be like ice. So they got to blow the leaves off and kind of dry up the tracks. So you may see some delays with this kind of weather and this time of the year, especially with the leaves coming down. Let's take a quick check of the Hudson River crossings. I can bring up the map here in a second. I would say probably a solid 25 to 30 across the board. We close out of the radar because it's eating up a lot of memory. We will go here. Bridges and tunnels. Let's see what we got. 40 at the George, 30 at the Lincoln, close to 30 at the Holland Tunnel, and you hear the doorbell, and there he is. There's the G-Man. He is back. There he is. There we go. Doorbell rings, and there he is. It's like, come on in. Hang on a second. All right. So there you go. Little traffic flavor there. I actually picked up 4 viewers. Look at that. Can you
How about that? It must have been the doorbell. That? Was that doorbell on your cell phone?
What's that?
Was the doorbell on your cell phone?
Yeah.
Doorbell.
You know what? Well, first of all, do you know what that doorbell is from? You didn't really. I don't know if you really
Seinfeld?
No. You're in the right genre, but I'll let you stew on that for a few minutes.
Friends?
Nope. Let's bring in the comments. Buenos dias from Homedale. Wishing you and your families happy Thanksgiving. Same thing to you, Anna. Thanks for joining us. Our good friend Anna, our good friend Alexander here. Good morning from East Rutherford. Getting ready to head to their office in Teaneck. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. We got Rich, James G. Cole down south, bub.
Yeah, so that's sort of an inside joke. We're both East Hampton Bonnickers. That was our mascot. So Rich and I were baseball players together. So wow. Rich is tuning in. And
what did you play?
Shortstop, baby.
Look at you. Look at you.
Rich was a pitcher. So I definitely had a few in great fielder on like a cannon, a little bit wild. So
a little wild. He's taking out the umpire or the The soccer mom in the first row of the bleachers or what?
My first baseman was 6, who is now the chief of police in East Hampton.
Oh, wow.
It was about 6 foot, Mike's 6'3", maybe.
Yeah, and you still overthrew him?
I could still overthrow him.
Wow.
Anyway, so Rich would turn around every now and then if he was on the mound, like, dude, come on, you're killing me.
Wow, geez.
So Rich is in South Carolina, very close to my daughter. So
great. Awesome.
So love that he's tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Rosemary says, good morning, guys. Good to see you. Have a great Thanksgiving. And I got to tell you, this beard is taking a life of its own. Wow.
No shave November.
That's it. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can find the pictures that we took. I think we should be all right with that. There's no, no branding on that.
The one where I just had a mustache, dude.
What's that?
The one after it was partially shaved.
Oh, yeah. That's a gem.
Oh, just a mustache was.
Thanks, Jessica. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Janice, good morning from Piscataway. Let's see here. Chris says, good morning from Cedar Grove, guys. Have to clean out the garage to put my Mustang away. When will the rain end here?
Well, the heaviest shot is done in a couple hours, probably.
Okay.
2-3 hours,
Okay.
But, we might get a little bit that lingers, but not like last Thursday where that low just kind of moved around and it just sat and spun, Yeah.
Well, Chris, if you can put in the comments what year your Mustang is, I'm intrigued by that. Sounds like a nice car.
Yeah.
Sally says, happy Thanksgiving. Lou says, do I have to get the snowblower out?
Not for today, but it's not bad. I didn't start mine at all last winter. So, I got to do the old pull off the spark plug, spray some starter fluid in there, see, hope and pray, give it some yanks. And
yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's probably a good time on these quasi blue sky days to take care of that stuff before you actually need it, Let's see here. Just Jack. Good morning. Lots of half days tomorrow. Central Jersey.
Yeah.
Got one more from Jack. Morning from the LMEI region. When does the rain come for?
It's probably about another hour. It's probably another hour out, half an hour to an hour.
Okay. Richie says you're driving through New Jersey tomorrow morning, Thanksgiving in
nice.
Bonnack. What's that?
Bonnack, baby.
Where's that?
That's Bonnack. That's East Hampton Bonnackers.
Oh, that's you.
That's us. Yeah. So that was the running joke. We used to call our high school Bonnack Tech.
What was the mascot? The Bonnies?
Bonnackers. You know what a Bonnacker is?
I do not know.
A Bonnacker is what was the local indigenous sort of clamors, the Hall Seiners. Billy Joel sung about them a little bit in Down Easter Alexa.
Okay.
So they were the original sort of fishermen, Hall Seiners, clamors that settled Eastern Long Island, and that's how the name stuck. Yeah. So East Hampton High School were the Bonnackers. Southampton High School were the Mariners.
So what was that? I mean, the Mariners, I could see the mascot out there with the trident, like the Seattle Mariners. But what the hell was the Bonnackers? What were you, like a clam or something?
Clam digger.
I mean, what's the mascot on the sidelines? Take them out too with your high throws.
Exactly. He was running for cover. Poor guy.
The audience
just say, poor guy probably got a couple of nut shots too out of it with short hops.
Jeez. Oh man. Well, the other team is probably like, the coach is like, hit it to Gregorio. He can't hit the broadside of a barn. He can't even hit the ocean standing on the beach. There's just you get a base hit. You don't have to run that hard.
I had some great plays, and the harder the play, the more of those I made. Sometimes it was the routine piddly ground balls that would trip me up, So, but hey, look, if Garrett Cole could forget to cover first base, in game 5 there, and Volpe jang that up in the same inning.
That's true
too. So bad, right? I never made it to the World Series.
Not even a Little League World Series.
Not the Little League World Series, but we had a couple good Little League teams, though.
Okay. So James says, happy Thanksgiving, off to Virginia, leaving tomorrow. So safe travels there. Good morning from, I guess it's Woodland Park, right? Or do the locals still call it West Patterson? I don't know. I thought it was called Woodland Park these days.
Whatever it is to you,
That's exactly right. Kelly says, happy Thanksgiving from dedicated listener in Belmar. So nice. Good morning to you. We got Tiger here. Happy Thanksgiving. Luckily celebrating home and family only 5 minutes away.
Oh, that's
Very
awesome.
good.
Good
That's
for you.
great news there. What do you got? We got Chris again. 1989 5-speed manual, only 50,000 miles on it. Sweet.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Oof. What color? That's beautiful. Wow. Very, very nice.
There is a large segment of the population that can't drive stick.
I'm one of them. Well, you know what is in my head? I understand the theory behind it, but I've tried, but you end up stalling. Like you just,
dude. I mean, so my stepdad growing up, had a 3 on the tree.
Yep.
Manual transmission, but column shift.
Right.
So if you drive that thing, you drive anything. So I've had a couple sticks. I could drive a lot of different things. So, but the 3 on the tree, that was just such a bad design.
Yeah, my father.
And I think at the end, the knob on the shifter broke. So I think the brother put like a Rheingold tap knob on the end. So that was the shifter.
That's rich, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, my father's 55 Chevy's got the 3 in the tree.
3 on the tree, baby. Column shift.
I always feel like that may be easier than to do it on. I don't know. I mean, it's.
I think the most awkward movement there, the most awkward shift, shifting out of first gear up high into second and then dropping it down to third. Going from first to second is, it just doesn't seem to make sense.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm always in a panic when if you come up to a stoplight or stop traffic, it's kind of like, all right, well, what do you do next? Like, you're looking for the brake, looking for the brake, and then you're trying to downshift it so you don't blow the tranny. It's like, all right.
Well, there is no tranny; it's just a clutch.
Right.
And the clutch is, I mean, at the end of the day, replacing the clutch is so much easier and cheaper than having to replace an automatic transmission.
Chris says Candy Apple Blues.
Nice.
Very nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. The Hyundai Ioniq 6. No, Ioniq 5, pardon me. The all electric. The N version, that's their V type, like Cadillac has, the top of the line. 600 and some odd horsepower, but the car only weighs like about 3,500 pounds. This thing's like putting a V8 on a lawnmower, right? And and what it does is that it actually simulates shifting, even though it's electric. There is no transmission. There's nothing. It's a lot of fun to drive. I did that at the auto show.
But it's automatic though.
It's automatic.
It simulates.
You can do like a manual mode. Like some cars, like the Cadillac has a manual mode. You stick it and you can shift gears to the paddles. It's, not the greatest, but with that Ioniq 5 shifting it that way, it was almost like playing a video game. But man, that car is so fast. It's ridiculous how quick that car is. It is a wild ride, literally a wild ride. You can get yourself into a whole lot of trouble real fast. Tiger says here, real test is at a red light on a hill. Well, yeah, sure.
It's true.
Sure. Yeah.
You gotta be good on the gas and the clutch point.
And you got to remember that emergency brake. A friend of mine had his car in the driveway and it's on a hill. And it comes out the next morning. Look, how's the car? The car is sitting across the street, roll right down across the street into the woods. He forgot to put the emergency brake on. And I guess he didn't get the fully engaged.
Leaving gear, maybe left it in neutral.
Probably, yeah. And then there it goes, right down the hill. Let's see. It's 7:06 now. So you're watching Good Morning New Jersey. Please like, subscribe to the channel. Kind of tailed off here on some of the viewers, but we'll get there.
They don't want to hear about your
I guess not.
Ioniq 6.
I guess not. I just don't want to hear from me at all. I guess what it comes down to. I think K Bear is she's the anchor of the whole thing, right? So we have to see if we can get her on one of these days.
She's the beauty amongst the beasts.
That's true, especially with this thing, man. Look how white this thing is. God help me. Wow.
Hey, Christmas is coming, Santa.
Santa. Ball breaker.
We'll put Jimmy. On 2030. Maybe we'll see you at Kmart or something.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. What weather do you want? What do you want here? Because I'm going to see if I can find those pictures, but I can't. I need you to do this while I do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's throw up some tidbits. Let's go back to.
You want to go to
we can go tidbits and check out some temperatures too.
You
some
want to
cool
go
air that's heading our way.
You want the NAM 12K?
Yeah, I mean that's short term. That's fine. Name 12 games.
Or
That's fine.
the Justin Godnick favorite, the HRRR.
The H triple R. Yeah, I'll see Justin tomorrow.
Yeah, tell him happy Thanksgiving for me.
Yes.
All right. So what do you want? You want temperatures next? What do you want radar?
Some temps, either or. Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. All right, let's
As
go.
Billy Joel would say, dealer's choice. Speaking of
thermodynamics and 2 meters shaded.
Yeah.
This computer is slow.
Slow.
So this is what the hell is today? Is today the 26th? It is, right? 7 a.m. This is what we have here.
Roger that. Yeah.
Okay. Roger that, Freddie.
Yep.
I will go. Do you want to just go right to Thanksgiving or what?
Sure.
All right. What is that? The 28th? Yeah. Dialed out.
Yeah, look at that. Are you working your regular gig this week?
Yeah, I'm in today. We have a half day tomorrow, and then we're off till,
nice.
Monday. Yeah, this
nice.
I was just saying something to my mother yesterday that this is probably the first Thanksgiving and Black Friday I have not worked in like 20 plus years. I was either at the old place or the radio or whatever. It's just I feel like I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, I feel like this is the first Black Friday I've worked in 15 years.
Man, because you always used to work Black Friday at the old place for the most part, right? I feel like
I usually had both off, but if I had to work one or the other, I would usually take Black Friday.
Yeah, because I remember Curto he would always be working Black Friday, especially at one time when they sent him out to the stores. You remember that one?
No.
You may have been off. And then he's like, yeah, I'm going in commando or whatever. And then, Curto, what'd you say? What?
Yeah.
What? Oh,
I can only imagine. He's like, come on, kid, you don't need that. Stop wasting money.
Oh, God. Oh, boy.
I could only imagine.
I really hope when he retires, he can join us on this little whatever, because the stories Kurt has, and just the way he tells them, it's tremendous. All right, so I'm gonna go full screen. I'm gonna go full screen with that. There's the temperatures. I'm going to see what I can do on my end here. So go ahead.
Yeah, so it is cooling down for Thanksgiving. So that's Thanksgiving afternoon. You can see that we've got temperatures for the most part in the 40s, 30s out to the west, but even up towards the UP, it's a very sort of homogeneous air mass. So no big swings here. You get into New York State, all the way up the 90, up towards Albany, the capital region, you're in the 30s. And then you're even at 40 degrees as you make your way towards the Finger Lakes. And then even further southward, even at elevation, you're still well into the 30s in Pennsylvania, northeastern PA. You get down into the Delaware Valley, southern Delaware Valley, getting into Delaware, you're close to 50 degrees. So, and likewise for South Jersey. So temperature's nice and warm there, nice and mild, relatively warm and mild. So it is temperature-wise, a very, I'm not going to say very mild Thanksgiving, but no cold air just yet. If you want to advance a little bit and take us out a couple more hours, we'll take a look.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I just got to grab this here. That the no shave thing we did was actually 2017. That's how far back.
Wow.
Right? It didn't seem like it was that far off, right? I was thinking it was earlier than that. I thought it was like
7 years.
Right? That's just ridiculous.
7 years. Oh boy.
Yeah, wait a minute. Let me just make sure that's.
Yeah, did we talk about that last week?
We did. I couldn't remember when the hell it was, and maybe it was 2016. No.
Wow.
Can't be that far out. No. Hang on a second. I just gotta do this bootleg equipment I got.
Yeah.
Bootleg equipment, buddy.
Bootleg. Uh-oh.
I have no
we're gonna start a GoFundMe for your computer.
Yes. I'm sorry. So you wanted to go out where?
Yeah, just go out a little further in time on those temperatures, as we head into, there we go. Look at that. So temperatures down into the 30s to near 40. Give it another click. And then Friday morning, not so bad. So Friday afternoon, high temperatures near 40. Keep going a little bit. Give it a couple more clicks. And
that's
then
far out as it goes.
Right. So Friday afternoon highs in the 40s. And then I think it's really next week we get into Monday and Tuesday, we'll be struggling to get to 40 and some overnight lows in the 20s. So looks like those cold temps arrive for a little bit here. But I have a feeling we're going to swing back, number wise in December, mid-December. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little warm up. And that's the nature of the beast. We don't stay in any pattern. We don't stay locked in, it seems like, especially with cold air for too long.
Right. I'm getting warmer to this. Maybe it was 20. No, it wasn't 28. Well, maybe it was 2018. I think I'm staying corrected here. It has to be because I'm looking at November of 2017. And
going through your pile of pictures.
I am. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
Be afraid. Yeah. Be very afraid. Oh boy.
Yeah, I got to download the picture, so it may take a second.
So I think we had, I think the shaving episode was actually after Thanksgiving, like early December, when they brought in the crew.
Well, I found it. It's definitely 2018. It was definitely the year. So let me download that photo there. All right. And
stay tuned, folks. This is going to be a whopper.
The shave stuff, unfortunately, I can't show it. Only for internal use, as we say. Because I can show pictures, but it was high-end barbershop at Morristown. Remember, I think last week we were trying to remember what it was. So it was Friday, November 30th.
Oh, okay.
Day, yes.
Yeah, they were pretty quick, Johnny on the spot to.
They were, yeah.
Well, Thanksgiving must have been early that year because that Friday was not Black Friday that year.
Correct. It was probably.
It was the week after Thanksgiving.
Probably the 22nd. Right. All right, I think I found it. Yep, I did. Oh my God. But see, I thought I had there was other pictures of this here. I know you folks are looking at a map.
I remember that year, like I'm gonna do today, heading up to Liberty Landing Restaurant for the Snowflake Awards. In
Jersey City. Mention about that. Yeah, talk to us about that.
So yes, I'll be there today, usually with some colleagues, and basically we are judges for Jersey City school kids. Every year, the Critellas, the owners of Liberty Landing Restaurant and Landmark Hospitality, open up their restaurant and supply small Christmas trees. The kids come in, they decorate Christmas trees with different themes, world peace, ending world hunger, all different things. The kids have a great time. Now, these are all Jersey City school kids. And the winner gets usually like a $500 gift certificate to their art department. All the kids have a great time. There's a DJ. She provides lunch for them. The kids eat lunch. They come back. We have the winners of the contest, and then they go back to school. So it's a really great event. I bring it up because I think one year when it was No Shave November, I was there with said beard on. So it was still in place literally a couple days before Thanksgiving. And as you mentioned, that year it was, I don't know, November, would you say 29th or 30th was the actual day?
The shave was actually Friday the 30th.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So that makes total sense. And that's what brought me back to Snowflake.
Right.
Yep.
Now you did that with rocks too, right? Yeah,
but I've done it. I've done it at least for the only year I missed was last year, and I missed another year because of a weather event. But I've done it probably for 20 years.
Wow, it's great.
It's great. It really kind of sets off the season, and it's nice to be able to do something for the kids. And the kids just love it, so they have a great time.
And Landmark, just to give them a little bit of a shout out, a little bit of a plug. So what is this? This is Chart House or Liberty House?
Liberty Landing.
Liberty Landing, right? They also own Stonehouse in Sterling.
They own Stonehouse. They also own several properties.
Amazing places, Stonehouse.
Yep. Also some Pennsylvania properties as well, catering events.
Okay.
There's a construction arm. There's a cooking school arm. So they are fantastic folks. So they just do so much.
Nice. Let me just go back to the comments and then here we go. Anne Marie says, good morning from the Jersey Shore. It is great to see you again. James G. Missed you. Very nice. You can catch him tomorrow early
5
evening.
p.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. Yeah, NBC 10.
NBC 10. Was that WCAU?
WCAU. That's right.
There you go. I know my call letters.
Yeah.
Talk about call letter Jeopardy. That's what we should play is call letter Jeopardy. Throw a call letter on what station and where is it, right?
Yeah.
I think we just came up with a new game. Vicky Cologne says, good morning, James. So good morning to you, Vicky. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can bring these in now. I got to bring the background in. There we go. Oh, yeah. Real gem. Real gem.
Uh-oh. Should I get another cup of coffee for this?
You may need brioche. There he is. Look at that guy.
Oh man.
Look at that handsome devil. Look at that guy.
It's not a good look.
Look at that Bonniker. Look at this guy.
Oh boy.
Was that your look at shortstop?
No, jeez. Mm-hmm. Can we burn that?
No, boy. You got the tie. You got the necktie. Just wear that on CAU on Black Friday.
Oh yeah.
And this was
that's the much better picture. But God, look how gray.
Look how gray. You've been looking at it for the last 40 minutes on this mug.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Awful. Holy God.
So the beards filled in pretty well.
They did fill in pretty well. Yeah. No question about that. But look, I mean, you do it for the cause. No shade. Yeah. We're actually doing an interview today with a doctor. Raise awareness for men's health, prostate examinations, colonoscopies, cardiologist type work, just the stuff that guys kind of just do the bro thing and, walk it off or whatever. So we'll be doing a little interview on that, today. So that should be kind of
that's good. Yeah, that's all important. I feel like I did all of that colonoscopy last spring. Thankfully, I don't have to go back for 10 years.
Yeah, same thing with me too. Yeah, I got that done. Actually, it was during COVID in 2020.
Right. Because nothing says, how would you like to spend your COVID lockdown then?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it was locked down. There was no question about that. That was wild. That was a wild time. But
I'm sure it was.
Well, no, you know what? The colonoscopy thing is the easiest test to go.
It is so easy. I mean, the worst part is the prep.
And even at that, it's not that bad. If you really think about the prep for like the week before and don't start, chowing down on Burger King and McDonald's and pizzas, kind of pare it down a little bit.
Yeah.
For that week, then you should be all right. It's really not that difficult.
Your pineapple and your bromelain, you'll be good.
There it is. The pineapple, the bromelain. Once you show the bromelain jokes, yeah, there it is. Oh boy, we're on here now, bud. Run on fumes, I think. Jesus.
Yeah. We'll take it for a few more. Maybe we'll take it at 7:30, and we'll get after it. I gotta get up to Jersey City and run around with the kids.
There you go. All right. So might as well do the sponsor stuff now.
Yeah,
I got that up. So go ahead.
All right. Eastern Architectural Millwork, the exterior division, building products, outdoor products to meet your discerning needs, from pergolas to trellises to cupolas, outdoor showers, brackets, finials, and all those great core bowls. Eastern Architectural Millwork, the exterior division, can make it and install it for you.
And also travels with Darley, my good friend Darley Newman, a wonderful travel program. Darley-Newman.com is the place you can find all information on her great shows. Travels around the world, telling you all the wonderful hot spots to check out for your next vacation. Also throwing in a lot of different historical items as well. The new season, I believe, is going to drop sometime in late January. And there are a couple episodes here in New Jersey, up in Passaic County. So that should be a lot of fun to watch here in our Great Garden State. Follow her on Instagram, puts up a ton of stuff every single day. There are lots of different reels, photos. She's in Chicago doing some more filming. Very cool stuff. She was in a parade and everything else like that. So a lot of fun stuff. It's Darley Newman, Travels with Darley. You can find her on your local PBS station or locally here in the New York DMA, as our former bosses love to say, the DMA. Oh, okay, fine.
The DMA.
Yeah, sounds like a new rock band.
or the DMZ.
Yeah. There it is. The G-ism. There it is.
Right? The DMZ.
That's it. You can find her on New Jersey PBS here in New Jersey, as well as PBS Create, which we also get on most of the cable systems. You can also get it over the air too on WLIW 21.2. If that makes any sense to the 3 people that are still left with us here. We're tailing off here. I don't know why. Come on,
stick with us.
Exactly.
We're here and you're here. Isn't it our time?
Exactly. We got to figure out a little better marketing plan or something, because in the beginning of this thing, we're firing on all cylinders. We had like almost 100 people at one point.
How about that?
Yeah, we got 9.
Oh, well, I guess that's nothing says wrap it up like nine viewers.
I guess not. Yeah, right.
So they tune in for the greatest hits and then tune out.
So. Talk about the hook.
Yeah, they didn't want to see. They didn't want to see your No Shave November, I guess.
Oh yeah, look at this. I mean, this is almost like Santa Claus now. This is brutal.
See that?
Brutal.
A few more days.
What's that?
A few more days, and you'll be able to.
That's true. This is true. Let me just take a quick look at this traffic situation. Yeah, pretty much still the same. All right, so let's go back to your forecast here. What do you want here for the rest of the week? Which model?
Sorry,
you can't see it. Sorry. There you go.
Which one we're still. Yeah, let's take that. Leave the 2 meter temps and see if you could just switch the GFS.
You got it.
Let's bring it. Let's bring it into early next week, and then so let's bring it out. Like,
let me just make this a little bit not so zoomed in, because you know what it is. I'm losing New Jersey here. That's my problem.
Oh, okay.
There we go. There it is.
So bring it out 102 hours. Go to 102 or 108, something like that.
Go 108.
Yeah. Okay.
That is
18Z. So bring it out again. Go from 108 to 120.
Okay.
Oofa.
Oh, whoa! What happened there?
Oh,
hello.
So it's tough for me to see, but you can see those are 20s.
Oof.
20-degree temperatures. That is 0. It looks like it's 0.60 Sunday morning. So if you go from 120, go to 126. Those numbers will drop even more.
All right, I got somebody special in the chat room. We'll go to him in just a minute. 126. Yeah, this is what, December 1st, which is Monday.
That's 12Z Sunday. Yeah. So Yep. So we're at 126. Go to go to 150. So this is Monday morning. Oofa.
Ooh, dude, look at this. 17.
Look at that.
18?
Look at those. We got some teens popping up. We got some low 20s.
What the F?
For Monday morning. So happy holiday weekend. Coming back to work and school Monday morning. That's cold. That's 150 hours out. So go to 174. We'll check out those overnight lows into Tuesday morning.
All right.
And
7 a.m. on the 3rd.
Yeah, it's Tuesday morning. Hello.
Jeez, wow.
Welcome to December.
Yeah, right.
So take it 4 more out. So go from 174 to 198.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was 204. That's Wednesday afternoon.
Nah,
so
go to 198. 198.
There you go. 7 a.m. on the 4th.
Mm-hmm. That's Wednesday morning. That's cold too.
It is. Wow. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Oofa. Here he is, Jimmy Mack.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, boys.
There he is.
One, the only, the super talented Jim McFadden, meteorologist here from the great Garden State, now living his retirement years out. No, he can't say that. Down in South Carolina, where he's not really seeing 20 degrees.
No, he's not. So he must be smart.
If it is, there'll be a national story if you saw 20 degrees down. Although South Carolina, you can get some chilly days, right?
Yeah, out west towards Columbia, you're not getting 20 degrees in Myrtle Beach.
No.
But yeah, it gets it can get cold overnight for sure.
Sure. Jim McFadden, an alumni of the former place as well, and
exactly.
Also a FiOS one. I don't know. Did you see that thing I sent you?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I actually
had a little reunion there.
Yeah, I actually caught part of it when I was
It's pretty good.
waiting for Nicole for her flight. So I was watching it,
Okay.
as where folks kind of pull over there at Newark Airport.
Yeah.
So I was watching the video as she was flying in on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, I was expecting Jimmy McFadden to jump on. He was there for quite some time in the early years of the FiOS one days. He's saying freeze warning next week, 30 degrees. Pretty cold.
Yeah, so it does get cold, but here's the thing, that's probably their first freeze warning of the season. We've already had those in November here.
Right. All right.
So
let's run down the Thanksgiving forecast here then. You want radar then, or what do you want?
Sure. Yeah, let's start radar. I mean, that's
you got to go DFS, right?
No, you can go to the Weather Service if you want, real-time radar right now, or if you want to just, show.
Let's do the forecast for Thanksgiving, and then we'll jump to radar. Well, let's do the radar first because that's what's happening now.
Yeah, just throw up Weather Service Doppler.
I just had it right there. There we go. Come on.
There it is. Not good travel weather. And like I was saying earlier, you see the heavier, darker greens, those are over North Jersey. So even the batch of heavier green and yellow, darker green and yellow, is over the Delmarva. So North Jersey gets a pretty good shot. And right now that band is over Vernon, it's over Sparta, Mount Olive, moving east towards Barry and West Milford into Passaic County, a little further southward as well.
Barry and Bloomingdale, buddy.
Exactly. Barry and Bloomingdale. I haven't heard from him in ages.
I hope Barry's all right.
Yeah, exactly. But you could see the middle of that line. I'm watching it on my radar here as well. And the middle of that line, towards 195 is really broken, really thin, really sort of piddly.
Right.
So Sussex and Passaic and Morris are going to get a pretty good shellacking of rain right now, and Central Jersey does not.
What's the? I don't know what the temperature is up at High Point. Is there a weather station at High Point, like the actual monument up that area, or is it not indicative of where because it is at elevation, it's not going to give you a true reading.
Right. And I think there are some spotters. Nick in Wantage, as well as some of the other trained spotters, Sean and High Point, so as far as official data, it's a little sparse.
Right. Well, I'm just going to go to the camera here in Hamburg if it works. You can see roads are fairly wet.
Yeah, it's wet.
It's wet, not white, as you say.
It's wet, not white, my man.
Yep.
It's guidance, not gospel.
There it is. Let's see what else we had. I thought Jimmy commented again. Well, if Jim wants to join us one of these mornings, if he's up, as he's heading out to the farm,
definitely.
So I'll send you the link, Jimmy. You're more than welcome to join us here from 6:30 to 7:30. So that's a pretty decent shot of rain. So and now you can see it's starting to encroach here.
I think they're going to get a solid half-inch out of it up in spots in Northwest Jersey.
Okay. Well, it's definitely going to. Obviously, that fire is out completely, but it's definitely going to help.
Right, but you still have plenty of reservoirs up there. You got the Oradell Reservoir. You got some other ones. You've got a ton of Bergen County is the most populated county.
Where's that Oak Ridge reservoir with that hidden bridge? Remember? Did you see that?
Yeah. Were you showing me that?
No, it wasn't me. No, I saw.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. So somebody up in North Jersey, I was having a conversation with them, and they were showing me that for lack of a better word, unearthed bridge.
Yes.
Really cool.
Some of it, I think, is obviously the water situation we're in, but I believe that there's another reason for it. I believe that they've kind of shut the water off from the dam because I think they were doing maintenance or something on.
Oh, okay.
Because that is kind of the main supplier of water for Newark.
Right.
So, but you can't quote me on that. That's what I think I remember I heard. So, but yeah, so this is certainly going to help. So 7:30, we're actually picking up a few more people here, so we want to hang off.
How about that?
Minutes. Yep.
How about that? So what are we up to? 15 now?
11.
That's
God. Oh boy, that was.
We got Dawn. Good morning and happy Thanksgiving from Pine Lake in Wayne.
Yeah, this is probably 10 more than we're watching my traffic hits at the end. Sherry says, good morning from Point Pleasant. Wishing you both a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let's see. Jessica says, God bless. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, guys. Same
Thank
thing
you.
to you. And let's see. Woodbridge, Mikey here from the Woodbridge Corvette Club. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Enjoy. Mike C there. So happy Thanksgiving to you and the crew there at the Corvette Club. Very, very nice. Can't wait to the next car season. Well, we're still probably a good 5 months or more out. So here Dawn says Oak Ridge is in Jefferson Township and West Milford.
Right. Okay.
Right. So
cool.
But that was pretty interesting to see these people walking around with they know about the bridge. It's come up before when the water levels have dropped because there used to be two little towns that were in between it or whatever.
Right.
So they definitely know it's there. I think it's more of a little bit of a controlled reservoir. So I'm surprised they haven't tried to control it to where the bridge is always there all the time. But I don't know if they can or not.
I'm going to try Google it.
Richie here. Good morning from Myrtle Beach. Richie and his Corvette as well. So, Rich, thanks for joining us here from the Union County area down there in Myrtle Beach, where you can go top-down driving pretty much all year round. Karen says here, hi from Whiting. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Very nice. We're picking up a couple more people here as we get a little bit later. All right, so that's the radar now. You want to do the Thanksgiving forecast for us?
I was just Googling it. So that bridge is over the Oak Ridge Reservoir in West Milford.
West Milford. Okay.
No, excellent. Locally is the Ghost Bridge.
Yes, right. Yep. And it kind of just pops up from time to time with the water. All right, so I gotta get off this computer.
Come on,
Ajita.
We gotta get you some stable comms here, right?
Yeah. Which one do you want?
Let's see. Yeah, let's keep going out on those temps. Or we can throw up some radar. I mean, dealer's choice. But I feel like we've covered everything. We
have, yeah. So here we go. This is let's just do Thanksgiving. So how many hours?
Another
4 out.
Thanksgiving?
No. Yeah. 60 hours out. That's 60 right there.
There we go. That's fine. That's Thursday afternoon. That's 18Z. Yep. That's 2 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So there we go. There's our area of low pressure. There's the culprit. So sloppy going on Thanksgiving. So give yourself plenty of extra time. Thanksgiving afternoon, actually. That looks worse. So it's Thanksgiving afternoon, Thanksgiving evening. We've got rain. I think the further south and west you go, so if you're heading down to Philly, if you're heading through the Delaware Valley, if you're heading to
down here, Baltimore
Valley, even further southward in towards, you could see that line it's really from Jersey and the tri-state area further north where we're going to have potentially some issues.
Okay.
So go out and go to the next frame here. Go 60 something hours out, 66.
This is 7 p.m. on Friday. Is that what you want?
No, I want 66 hours. So 7 p.m. Thursday. So just go to this, hit the time frame. Just hit the 66 on the right.
There's 7 p.m. on Thursday.
Okay, there you go. So you can see if you're heading back or to and from Thanksgiving, South Jersey is basically fine. Even northern and central Jersey, a few showers left over. But the weather definitely gets a little bit better as you move into Thursday evening. And I think by Friday morning, I was thinking that I was going to be busy Friday morning weather-wise. It's probably not the case on Black Friday. So the worst of it really is Thanksgiving afternoon, Thanksgiving evening, and to some extent maybe late morning.
Okay.
So let's call it like an 8 to 10 hour window.
Okay.
So maybe from like 10 a.m. Thanksgiving morning to 7 p.m.
Right.
Thanksgiving night.
Great. So today, fine.
After the rain
passes through by later this afternoon, probably 3-4 o'clock or so.
No, I think we're good before that.
Okay.
Yeah, and still cloudy. I don't see us clearing out totally, but the rain is done.
Right. Then tomorrow, getaway.
Yeah,
good.
Dry. Tomorrow. So tomorrow's Wednesday. The best day. Tomorrow is really the best day between the three, between today, tomorrow, and Thanksgiving.
So you may actually see a little more traffic tomorrow, just because folks don't want to travel on Thanksgiving because of the weather.
Of course.
So, but just be careful out there, as they say in Hill Street Blues, right? Be careful out there.
Exactly what I want for my ride into Philly tomorrow morning.
Oof! Friday morning at 1:45 in the morning. Hey, now.
No. Tomorrow morning, even.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So I'll be there by 9 a.m. So I'm thinking I'm just going to leave at like 6:45. I think that's going to be a solid hour and a half, hour 45-minute ride in.
Yeah.
Probably in via the Bend as compared to 95 into the city, but we'll see. Maybe Betsy Ross.
Right. Yeah, I'd definitely give yourself some extra travel time, as you say, in the traffic business here. Yes. Couple of items to note. Let me just close out of these two here real quick. Do that. I just got to get some more computing power.
More computing power. Yeah. Hey everyone, let's start Don's Christmas wish list.
Yeah, right.
A computer from this century.
I mean, this thing, I feel like I could cook a steak on this computer. It's so hot. I have a fan on and everything. It's just like, whoa.
That goes back to the Iceman. How much of it is a computer? How much of it is your internal clock?
Exactly.
Are you wearing shorts?
Let me see if this is still working here. Come on. Interesting. Can't do that. Anyway, I do have the local conditions on. All
right.
But I'm having some issues with our the live stream. Not the live. Well, it is a live stream of local conditions.
That's all right. I think really the most pressing this morning is the rain. So
yes,
so
that's out.
Hopefully we've forewarned everybody, right?
Yep.
And you got the forecast for the holiday.
We do.
Traffic.
Absolutely. Yep.
So definitely.
Yes. Yeah. Right. So I don't know whether I'll be able to get this off by next Tuesday if we do a show. We'll see. Anyway, so I want to thank everybody for watching us here. Remember to subscribe to the big broadcast here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. I think we picked up a couple more subscribers at 795. We're trying to get to 800. Can any of our friends here just, I don't know, make up a Google account and hit subscribe, right? I don't know. Let your kids subscribe to it. Let's see if we can get to 800 by our next broadcast. So thank everybody in the audience that was watching. And happy Thanksgiving to you, Bud, you and your family.
Thank you too.
Yep.
And all our great viewers and friends out there.
Absolutely.
Be safe and enjoy the downtime with your family.
As we ride off into the sunset here, just let everybody know again the CAU stuff when you're on again.
Oh yeah. 5:00 tomorrow evening, Wednesday evening, NBC 10. And then
all right, so no, you can still talk. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
there we go.
So
Black Friday, the morning show. So so doing the cut-ins through the Today Show, and then
nice. So tomorrow afternoon, 5:00, stream it. You can watch it on Google TV, your phone, whatever. It's all over the place. You'll be able to find it. You
can watch it on our app too, or NBC.
Watch it on the app. That's right. And then Black Friday morning. The first hit is what? 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Look at you, man. Going back to the roots. Going back to the morning.
Exactly.
All right, bud. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.